Hello everyone, you're welcome to another exciting episode on The Real. As usual, I remain your host and my name is Linda. Today I'll be talking about a very simple movie that was based on a true life story of an incident that happened in 1969. Very simple and basic story, one that you can kind of relate with what's happening now. I'll be talking about the trial of the Chicago 7. Very simple movie, but you really need to listen to understand. Make sure you stay tuned on this week of The Real while I tell you if you should watch or not.
You know why you're on trial here?
I was until I saw that.
These rebels without a job.
They're a threat to national security.
This revolution, we may have to hurt somebody's feelings.
When you came to Chicago, were you hoping to draw the police into a confrontation?
Hey, welcome back. As I said earlier, I was going to be talking about a very simple true life movie, which was based on a true life story, the trial of the Chicago 7. So it was basically about 7 guys who tried to fight for their rights. So movie started very simply. So the guys kind of like protesting, when you're trying to protest and fight for the rights, and somehow the protest kind of went really out of control and it became violent. So different set of people who were trying to do some certain things now met at a park trying to fight for their rights and tell the government to change different things, and the government didn't like that. Of course, they never like when people kind of contradict their ideas, and they decided to arrest some of these guys and then take them for trial to see if they will be jailed for their actions and all that. But it was fine. So it was something that you can kind of relate to for those of us in Nigeria, the whole End SARS, campaign, people wanting to fight for a better nation, a better life, a better future. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. Same thing for the guys, in Chicago 7, trying to ask the government to change some certain things that were not right, they felt wasn't good enough, and that they should have more. Just simple, written and produced by Aaron Sorkin. The movie was about 129 minutes long, so it was really kind of long. But one other thing about the movie is that it's those kind of movies that you really need to listen, because everyone was trying to tell their story from different angles and different perspectives at different points in time, and then you try to merge those stories together to be sure that you understand. So one is saying, another is saying, and everybody's bringing it from their perspective. So you really need to understand where they're all coming from, why they were fighting, what they wanted the government to do, and then the end trial, and how some of them were treated differently from one black guy who was already jailed, and even though he was fighting for his right. But it was really good. Well, not one of those movies that you have to really listen to kind of understand and get the grasp. What did I like about the movie? I think I like the fact that it was based on a true life story, something that most of us can kind of relate to in terms of what is happening even now and even this era, even after 19. It's been a long time ago. I think this riot stuff happened in 1969, so that's a very long time, and even till now we're still having different fights and campaigns, Black Lives Matter, and so it's something you can really relate to. I like the production. I like the fact that they also put clips from the real scenes in it, so you kind of understand that we're reliving this was not really real. The cinematography was good. The songs and the pictures were all really good, and the actors really did kind of look like those guys, and they acted the part so well that it looked so real. So you look like you're telling the story again. It was really good. I don't think I have so many things against it, trust me. So it's not really those kind of action movies where you have to, so it's based on true life stories, so you really have to listen and understand what they're trying to say. So I liked it. It's one of the kind of movies that I like. Sometimes it's good to just take a twist from just action or romance or comedy to understanding history and what has happened, so they try to relate history. To my verdict, I will score the movie a 7.5 on it. I know that most times I'm not really good at scoring normal based true life based stories that are based on things that have happened that high, but it was really good, and I'm sure it's something that you would also enjoy based on the fact that there are things that have happened and there are things that we can also really relate to. As usual, I would always ask that you follow us across all our social media handles, which is at mymovieviewsng. It's on all our that's what we have on the social media platforms. So make sure you do follow us, leave us a comment or a like, tell us what you do want to see, tell us if you did like the movie, and we'll always make sure that we try to bring it. As usual, I remain your host, Linda, on the reel. Till I come your way again next time, make sure you always watch. Thank you.
I'm concerned you have to think about it.
Give me a moment, would you, friend? I've never been on trial for my thoughts before.